It is way too early, but we are here. Some of us 5:40 in the morning, some of us 9:40 at nighttime. And on what is it? 11 o'clock, 11:40?
Yeah, yeah.
11:40. Some have a buongiorno, Mark, buongiorno. And welcome to the channel where you do not have to pay 2.99 a month to watch. Uh, we have Fabio, we have Andon, we have Steve, we have Kim here live. Guys, Mark is telling us Pioli picked Giroud over Jovic again. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm figuring the starting lineups are coming out, or they already came out.
they already came out.
They already came out. I'm sure somebody's going to post it on there. Fabio, how we doing this morning? How we feeling, especially after that shit show of Inter yesterday morning? But no excuses today. 3 points. 3 points. Correct.
I tell you, that's what I get for even turning that stupid game on and watching that shit team. All right. Every time I watch Inter, I get excited for a minute that the opposing team does something nice. I thought Verona looking good, get a nice little deflection goal. I was like, all right, then they're going to steal a point from these guys. And then, of course, they're throwing elbows, all this other shit at the end of the game. And I have to watch somebody's underwear come out. You know, somewhere Gio was saying, "Oh, look at this guy! They're pulling down his pants." Typical Inter.
Nice.
I mean,
No, it was Hakan pulled his pants down. I saw.
yeah. So I mean, wonderful for Fortese to get on the score sheet right at the end. To hear all these stupid Interistas, and then Verona gets a chance to actually tie the game, but fucks it up.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a pack full of shit at the end, which reminded me, Fabio, next time you put a fucking Inter game on, you fucking think twice, all right?
All right. So basically, guys, it's Fabio's fault yesterday that Inter.
Yeah,
Inter won.
never
And he can't
again.
convert a penalty. Can't convert a penalty. But guys, in the end, we could talk about Inter all we want. La Seconda Stella. This is halfway through the Serie A. We have 19 games. And on looking at this, do you have a problem with the starting lineup? Would you have done something different? I don't mind Giroud starting. You know, maybe keeping Jovic on the bench and the upcoming games. But what say you, man?
I mean, it's what was expected to start. Maybe only difference in defense. Starts Image, put Theo on the left. But Pioli said something interesting in the last interview, like Theo is trying to transition to a center back just to prolong his career. Maybe that will happen. We saw that he can play that position good. He had an excellent game last game. He's mobile. He's fast. He can pass the ball. He can become a very good center back as well. But I think it's too early. Besides that, I mean, I know people are mad for starting Giroud, but they have to understand Giroud is still our most productive player in the team in terms of goal and assist. And Giroud offers different types of a solution than Jovic, because we mostly try to go with crosses and try to score headers, something like that. And Jovic cannot offer you that, while Giroud can. Jovic offers different type of solutions. I think Pioli makes the decision based on the type of a game he expecting the opponents to play. So even if Giroud is not playing good, we still have Jovic on the bench. He can come in, he can make a difference. So there's no need to be upset over that. What's very important just to get the 3 points. Fiorentina drop points, Bologna drop points. We're gonna just take a little breather off of fourth place and get closer to first and second place. It would have been excellent yesterday if Inter dropped points, but Verona at the end missed that penalty, so it's their fault as well.
Exactly. You know what? That's what I wanted to add. The text, Steve, for the starting lineups. No matter how you look at it, they were lucky Inter and the elbow. You still missed a fucking penalty, Verona. We wouldn't be talking about this today, But
and
Steve,
when you win championships, you need luck.
Yeah,
we had a lot of luck when we won.
We had a lot of luck that year, Steve, as an outsider, do you have a about this whole Giroud, Jovic, Theo Hernandez as a center back? What say you from the outside? Because Lazio seems to be coming back up, but now we're talking.
I'm not getting excited yet. We got Udinese. They last weekend they beat Bologna, who are a far better side than Lazio at the moment, 3-0. They completely curb stomped them. So of course we walk into their place when they're maybe picking up some form. But with the lineup for you guys, I don't really think there's too many complaints. I mean, you wouldn't play Gabia over either of those center halves, I don't think.
There's plenty to complain about, but I'll get there.
Bartesaghi, you could probably, I would think you guys would probably want to see more of him instead of Florenzi. I think it's just crazy with Florenzi. He's getting involved a lot in the final third, taking shots at top of the box, free kicks, corners, and it's like all just trash for the most part. So I'd want to see Bartesaghi probably in there if I were you guys, but maybe a Musa has a case to play as well. Maybe
still injured, no?
I mean, the front three kind of picks
He's on the
itself.
bench today.
He's on the bench, Musa. Okay, yeah, the top three are
Musa.
saying already picking themselves, but okay. And you know what? The way I'm looking at it, you're playing Empoli, you're playing against a relegation team.
Yeah.
There could be no rooms for mistakes. It's a must win. And look at these bottom teams, a la Verona. That guys, it's already halfway. It's week 19. Kim, you're heading out to work, to the bar to watch this game. You're live from the streets, the mean streets of Australia.
I'm going to a friend's place to watch the game. Yeah, but I haven't seen the lineup. It's been driving. So what's the lineup again, sorry?
It's okay. Mike Mignon, Calabria at right back, Kier, Taylor Hernandez, Lorenzi left back, midfield three of Loftus Cheek, Adley, Reinders, Pulisic on the right, Giroud, Leal on the left.
Oh yes, that's stock standard. Yeah, look, got no complaints about it. I mean, we just came off a Coppa Italia match where we played our young boys, which they did very well. I'm not sure. I probably would have chucked maybe Jimenez in for Calabria or Florenzi, but otherwise, I've got no complaints about it. It's pretty good to me.
All right. So no, not too many complaints. So for now, we have Shane with his luscious hair live from Malaga. How about you? Like, I know you're besties with Husney. I know you look at him. He's already Pioli only keeps Musa on for right back, obviously. But do you have a problem with this starting lineup going into Empoli?
The only question I'd have is, well, obviously, I know we're really stuck in the central defense roles at the moment. Obviously, it's not good seeing Theo there because it's not just that Theo's like not playing in his proper position, but he's kind of missing out on what he's really good at, which is darting forward. And now we have Florenzi that's kind of responsible for that, so it is a downgrade. Adley as well, though, is going to be interesting because if he doesn't have a good game against Empoli, he's never going to have a good game.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I like that, the way they started, the Coppa Italia game. I know he started and he looked very good. I know the youngsters looked very good as well on the Coppa Italia. And I know Fabio's just waiting. He's itching but Shane, it's Coppa Italia, right? It's Coppa Italia. It's a different game, and we can't take performances from a Coppa Italia onto Serie A where it's, guys, I'm sorry. It's Empoli.
We are capable of dropping points here, though. You know yourself. This is
Empoli,
the problem.
Exactly.
For me, Empoli's biggest problem has been they love to play out from the back, but they don't always have the personnel to do it. Like Vlahovic, the Polish center back that everybody don't know how to pronounce his name. He has a lot of moments where he gets caught being too tepid on the ball, not making quick enough decisions. That for me is their biggest problem. So that should play into your hands. You just got to be aggressive, take the ball off them, and shoot at will. That for me, because they have a big drop off in the goalkeeping department since Vicario left for Spurs, and look what that guy's done. So I think that's been a big difference in their team.
But
is Maldini eligible to play for them?
He's on the he's on the substitutes bench today.
Okay.
They have. I think for this game they have a lot of injuries as well. Yesterday as well that they had like 4 or 5 players.
But whatever what Steve is bringing to the table makes sense. But again, this is Milan. Milan is capable, like you were saying, Shane, to screw up a game at Empoli, especially from a relegation team. Because whenever we play these teams, they become Real Madrid, the circa 1997. But all right, so Fabio, what do you want to say? You want to bring in Bartesaghi? You want to put in Gabbia? You want to what say you, Coach
Simic.
Coach Fabio? Simic,
All right.
yes.
Before I go in,
Oh Jesus.
first I just want to say, most likely later this week, Gio will not be on the channel. We just want to send our condolences from here and everybody on the Patreon to Gio because he had a death in the family this weekend. So we're probably not going to see Gio. So just want to send our condolences from us to him. And also, if hard segue, but we haven't said it yet.
No.
If you haven't already, please, for the love of God, please subscribe to the channel. All right. Make sure you hit the notification bell and you smash the like button. And for some reason you decided to watch the pregame after the damn game, make sure you leave us a comment because it helps the algorithm.
And the channel where we don't go on for 6 hours straight. And it does
Listen,
not
if I
cost
go
you
on for
$2.99.
6 hours, your girlfriend's gonna leave you. Okay, just put it that way. Now let me get to my fucking point. All right,
Go ahead.
let me tell you something. When you win an award of Employee of the Month, do they not put you on the schedule? Do they put you as a fucking holdback? Huh?
No.
That's what we're getting today.
Yeah.
This fucking guy Jovic. What does he need to do? Does he need to give Pioli a pedicure or something? All right. This guy is the MVP of December. What do you need to do to get in Pioli's good graces, huh? Adley's fucking finally on there. I'm not going to complain. Please, for the love of God, please put a good performance in today. All right. But yes, Jimenez looks good. Right. We have a bigger game coming midweek. You could do a little rotation here today. All right. But Jovic deserves to fucking start. I just don't understand why Pioli just doesn't ever fucking reward the people who are playing well. If you want to play Forenzi, bench Calabria. That's how this works. Put Jimenez in on the left side. Or, fucking crazy idea, play Teo Hernandez back on the left wing. The reason why Leao doesn't look like Leao lately is because he's not playing with the fucking left back that's dynamic, who brought him all his fucking, at least attacking a connection there on that left side. But no, God forbid we ever play fucking Simic. God forbid
You just said it exactly there, Fabio. You just said it. We have a game. We have in 3 days. We have a mid-game league against Atalanta.
I'll bet money Teo Hernandez plays full 90. All right. And the only reason Simic is not playing is because Kier doesn't have a full 90. He's going to get subbed.
Okay, but it comes down. Andon, do you agree? Maybe starting. Maybe Jovic is going to be your striker for Atalanta. Maybe making a push. Do you think that maybe this whole rotation?
I can understand Jovic not starting for a certain point because Jovic had injury problems. He wasn't 100% fit. He just barely started playing more regularly. And after playing 90 minutes and playing him again today from the start, it may cause some problems for him to get injured. I think Pioli is looking from that end of a point. That's why he's not starting him yet. He's going to start on Wednesday in the Cup. I'm 100% sure about that. And slowly he needs to get back to his best fitness because we cannot afford an injury.
How old is Jovic? How old is he?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter how old he is.
I don't know,
He had
No. But let's please keep running out the same 37, 38-year-old guy out there over and over and over.
Yeah, but
this guy is. We don't even rotate his tires. All right, this guy's going to eventually blow.
Giroud is one of the only players that never got injured this season. It doesn't
You
matter
better
if
go take the fucking holy water and start spreading it around you for saying that because you know it's coming.
Jovic had injury problems. When he came, he just started playing. Playing him after 3 days, after playing 90 minutes, is a risk of him getting injured. If Jovic gets injured...
What kind of fucking players do we find that, God forbid, we give them another 90 minutes after playing? Oh, they're going to break down. They're going to break down. Oh, my God. I swear to God, we're the only team that scout 18-year-olds that are not in good shape. We are the... Well, where do we find...
Listen, it's not about the players. It's more about the athletic team and conditioning team. They don't know. If you go watch at the Milan channel, official Milan channel, the practices they do, they do not look serious. They don't look like a serious team prepares physically for a game. So the problem lies there. The players are good with the proper conditioning team, with the proper athletic team. These players are gonna fly on the field. They won't have this kind of
I
injuries.
can't
But
wait,
Maybe.
guys. I can't
unfortunately,
wait for 70
we
minutes
don't have
of
that right now.
70 minutes of Giroud doing nothing. And then when Jovic scores in the 15,
We're
20
gonna
minutes
we're
again,
gonna clip
I
we're gonna
hope
clip
you
this.
guys are ready
No
for
clip.
Fabio's explosion of insanity.
Giroud to
Okay?
But
score
here's
the
the
first 15
problem.
minutes.
Giroud has
Drew's
a
gonna assist. That's what's gonna It's gonna
Giroud has a
fuck me
goal
up all the time.
contribution almost every game, so it's not like he's not doing anything.
There we go. So, who's your about you, Steve? Looking from the outside once again, do you think Giroud's a goal scorer today? Do you see, who do you see scoring? Who's your dark horse of the match on this one?
Probably Loftus-Cheek. Because I think it's been a minute since he scored, but for me, that's where you can win this game in midfield because Empoli's midfield is a bit too. It's not settled at the moment. I don't know why they're not playing someone like Razvan Marin, who for me it should be a starter for them. I don't know why he isn't, but yeah, I think that's where you're gonna end up winning the game. It's probably midfield. So I probably go. I think Pulisic will also score. I'll probably go with a 2-1. Milan win, but I do think Fabio might be a bit stressed. I think it might be a bit stressed today.
No, Fabio's stressed.
I'm
man.
always stressed. I gotta send these guys my medical fucking bill every month. That's what they should be. I should be on the payroll.
Kim is fixing his hair. I hope you're not driving in that position, Kim, but lounging in the car. Are you?
Stop. I'm here.
Do you see? How about you, man? Do you see Giroud scoring? Do you see anybody else? Do you agree with Steve? This is going to be a one in the midfield, maybe a dark horse. What say you, buddy?
I'm gonna go completely different. I need Leao to step up. I mean, the comments that he made, when was it, last week, saying that, CR7's his idol, this and that, he's not selfish, that he wants to become captain one day. I need him to show it to me. Come on, this is a game. He has to step up. If he's talking that much, I want him to show it.
Show me, baby.
I like it because, guys, let's be honest. He was really trying. He was selfish at the Coppa Italia, and if he wasn't going to score, people were going to shit on him once again because you could see that he was just looking for that goal.
He wasn't selfish. All right, he was emptying the clip. That's it. That's what you want. That's what's missing. Leao needs to fire, pop, more. All right,
Shane,
we like doing that in America.
Empty that clip, baby.
Do you agree with Kim? Yeah, Leao is a good choice. He definitely needs to step up. And do you see him scoring? Do you see somebody else? Do you see somebody else stepping up?
Do you know what? Just because I think he's been at the club long enough now, and he hasn't gotten a chance for a lot of reasons. But I'd really like to see Adley step up, if not with a goal, but with a contribution somehow. Or an assist or something like that.
That through ball that he gave Jovic was fantastic. And I think the conversations come out in the past where we always said he's good when he starts the games. He's been sucking when he comes off the bench, So, I like maybe Adley. And do you see Giroud scoring? Not with the D at the end. Le D is silencieux.
I do, but I think we should be comfortable. If it's anything under if there's a less than a 2-goal difference, I'd be kind of disappointed.
Famous last word.
I know, but like
we did. You guys did say the same against. No, Fabio said the same against Salernitana, and I was like, "Nah, they'll play you tough. They will."
I don't see an easy game today. I think if it does come up with a win, will be an ugly win. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe that's my negativity, my little bit of negativity there. But I see, you know what? I'm going to go Leao scoring. It's been a while. And his last goal in Serie A. And that's my pick. And yeah, I like the dark horse being Loftus Cheeks because, since he came back from his injury, he hasn't been that train that he was before. So that's my prediction. We'll go from there. That's why, guys, I'm not a betting man anymore. And yes, thank God this coffee.
Loftus-Cheek is like the Long Island Railroad, all right? You don't know what the fuck you're gonna get from it when you're on there. All right. I don't trust Loftus-Cheek. I don't know what's going on, but something's wrong with that train. The seats are not right. I don't know what the hell's going on. The bathroom definitely doesn't work. Listen, I see people saying power reindeers today. You guys, listen, I'm not going to shit on Tijani completely, all right? Because a couple of times he does the good defensive work, moves the ball. But if this guy was shooting at JFK, my man would have been 90-something this year, all right? This guy has awful shots, even when he dribbles around people, somehow finds himself in front of the net. Unless the goalkeeper basically pulls his diaper down and shits all over himself, there's no way this guy's making goals. If he does it today, I'll happily come on here and say, sorry, Tijani. You know what? This is what I do. I should go down up and down the roster and talk shit about all 11 because that's the only time they show up. After they hear Fabio across the airways or maybe tingling in the air in the fucking locker room.
You're not a
they remember.
crooner. You're not a crooner. Stop.
I
What,
told
this
you.
is
No, listen, Vinny, I do things different over here, okay? It's dark outside. My wife is sleeping. I need to be quiet. So to get my point across, I have to bring you in with the microphone, okay? Listen, you want to talk dark horse? I'll tell you who it is. It's my boy Adley. All right. Because no matter what you do, Adley, whether you go out there with 21 on your back and your hair flowing like Andrea Pirlo, there's not a chance you start again because Pioli doesn't believe in rewarding players playing well. He's the typical bullshit. My man wears condoms after 25 years of marriage. All right. He plays it safe, and that's all you're going to get. All right. Jovic, please, when you come in, fucking score a brace, a hat trick, even if you have to kick the ball towards Pioli to remind him you should be starting. Giroud has been the backup. That's why he was signed. But we do not ever put him as backup. He has to start. And yes, for the most part, he's deserved it. But this fucking last month is driving me crazy because you should be playing Jovic. This is his chance. Save fucking Giroud for the fucking midweek. Play Jovic so he goes out there and plays well. I mean, I swear to God, if I get 45 minutes of bullshit from Oliver, you better fucking watch out at halftime. I'm going to break the microphone. This fucking nightstand over here doesn't stand a chance. And I come on. That's what I want. And you know what? I know blood pressure is coming because God forbid we play fucking Empoli, right? And we demolish them like we should. No. We're going to, like we always said, they're going to come out underneath their kits. They're going to have their Real Madrid or Barcelona jersey, and they're going to think they're fucking Messi or Maradona, whoever the fuck they want to be today. But you know what? We're going to squeeze it out. Get your butthole tight because it's going to be one of those games. It's going to be 2-1. And I'm telling you here, all right? It's going to be fucking lay out. And it's going to be Pulisic on the fucking board because they're the only two that will do anything. And that's the fucking game. 2-1. And guess what? Empoli's going to score first. Why not? Because somewhere Gio's upset. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning and these fucks made him wake up for this shit. But we're going to turn it around and we're going to enjoy our Sunday, baby.
5-1 odds that Fabio's wife wakes up and makes him sleep on the couch tonight. That's my prediction from there. And on how about you? Final prediction, final words, and if you need to bring the microphone close to you for like Fabio, as you wish.
Don't steal my style, all right?
Hey, it's a power move. It's a power move.
Usually this season we fuck it up when we play the bottom teams. So we drop points against Salernitana, against Udinese. We spent all our jokers dropping points to those teams. We have to anything but a victory today. A draw is a loss today. We cannot afford that. So they had 90% of the team had their rest in the midweek. That's why Pioli rotated. So they should be ready to go today. We're playing Empoli, a team that also has a huge injury problem. They're missing 4 or 5 starting players. So there is no excuse even for Pioli and for the team. They should win this without even the coach being present there. So today it's all up to the players. So I'm hoping for a victory, maybe a 3-0 victory today. And what's very important, we didn't mention, Krunic is not even called up, so Krunic is 100% gone. So
Looks
he's
like
not even on the
Krunic.
bench. He's not injured, so he's gone. Maybe him gone will bring us luck.
We shall see. Husney's favorite player, Krunic,
And
will
Davies' favorite.
and
player as
Davies'
well.
favorite. I never had a
I'm not
problem
my
with.
favorite. I mean, Krunic.
I never had a problem with Krunic, but hey, if we could get a couple of million for him, why not?
The best idea before you sell a player is to ice them out completely. What a great idea!
Yeah, because you don't
Holy
want them injured.
fucking genius.
You don't want them injured.
Injured. I mean, the guy hasn't been seen in a
Let
month.
everybody talk, Fabio. This is group therapy. Everybody gets a turn. You know the way it works.
Well, no, I got it, but I just want to tell everybody, if you want to hedge emotional bets, all right, Empoli is a plus 450 right now. So if things go all right, at least earn a pretty dollar. But also, I'd like to say Pulisic plus 200 anytime goal score. Go with that one.
Steve, do you think of a high-scoring game like maybe a 3-0? Alfredo saying 3-1. Do you see an ugly win, low scoring? What say you?
No, I don't see you guys scoring 3. I'd probably go with the 2, probably 2-1, Milan. But I do kind of agree with Fabio. I would not be surprised if I see Empoli score first. They do start out games pretty well, but their problem has been kind of like Genoa's, where Genoa a way better team than Empoli, but they start out games well, and then they kind of do have a knack of conceding late. But I think you'll have enough to win, personally. But I'm surprised. I would be, I would be definitely aware of Maldini coming off the bench and Cencirelli. I do like Cencirelli. I'm surprised he isn't starting, but yes, he's all right, I guess. But yeah, he should have enough to win probably.
Steve, going from the Galatasaray jumper to the Lazio, he likes to have wardrobe changes during pre-game therapies. But okay, so that's your say. Kim, high scoring, low scoring. Is it going to be a stressful one? Let's finish this one off.
I don't care. I just want 3 points. That's all I'm asking for.
Just 3. You see, Kim is nice, straight to the. I just want 3 points. I don't
You
care.
don't give a fuck who's scoring, who's playing.
Exactly.
Just make it.
I want Leao. Of course, I want Leao's name on the board because, like I said before, but yeah, I don't care how we win. If it's dirty, scrappy, whatever. 3 points.
Throwing elbows.
That's it. That's it.
All right, so throwing elbows. So Kim, hope you don't get too drunk tonight. It is a school night. No, actually, is it? Yes, it's Monday night. No, for me, it's Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Fuck that shit. Drink it up, Kim. We're not here. We're not your mother or father. Drink it up. Who gives a fuck?
We're technically still on holidays here as well.
There you go. Have an extra pint just for that.
Yeah. Shane, you were probably hungover. I'm sorry if I'm assuming.
You'd assume correct.
I'm assuming correctly. High scoring, low scoring.
No, it's going to be. I definitely see Empoli scoring first. Unfortunately, because we don't make these things easy on ourselves. But I think we should comfortably have enough up front for this. Yeah, so it's going to be like 3-1. I can see it's probably just going to be. I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to go Giroud. I'm going to go Leao. Adley is going to have an assist, but then do you know what? I'm going to go for Loftus-Cheek for a goal.
That's got good odds on him right now. Loftus-Cheek plus 340. Come on,
Cheek.
There you go.
All right.
Shout out to our boy Lab Girl. He's out there somewhere in the lab.
Yeah. He's he took a break too from the Patreon chat. He's probably having some nice good choices. So okay. And Mark is asking us for Teresiano signing. I know we're going to discuss a bit more with Steve tomorrow, but guys, let's finish off on this one. For me, like, I'm not going to start pretending. Steve probably watches much more Serie A than me. Well, not probably, does watch more Serie A. For me, he's young. The only thing I like about this is another Italian name. Signing it to, I think, what, $4.5 million. So I think maybe this is obviously not going to be starting, but a good pickup. Fabio, do you know anything about you? Like your thoughts on this
I
Terracciano as
can't.
well?
I know Gio. Gio is the man to be asking because he's got his eye on all the young Italians. He's already looking for kits and shit. I was like, gee, how you gonna buy a jersey that haven't fucking announced him yet? But that's our boy. To me, I like the obviously having another Italian on the team besides Calabria and Florenzi. But we just need more depth, especially the right back, right side of our midfield. I don't know if he can play up forward, but also like what can we do with Romero? Is he going to get loaned out? There's a lot to go on this month. Now that we don't have Benacer and Chikwueze for the month or month and a half, whatever the hell it is. So I'm happy to see some reinforcements. At least it's not a fucking fourth string goalkeeper that we have no fucking idea who he is. They found him in the back streets of Bolivia, wherever the fuck they found the other guy last year from Vasquez. Honestly, I need to see more. Let me get one defensive midfielder. That's like the spot we're really lacking. Spend a little money if you can, see who's out there. We know we're not going to find a young striker. The Jonathan David rumors have died down. We're not spending that kind of money, not right now. We'll see what happens in the summertime. But we do need some reinforcement. I think Jovic playing well the last month has squashed any idea of going to find a striker. So solidified that defensive midfielder role, which we needed to address in the summer, which we did not. So please go out there and do it in this transfer window.
All right, so we'll go from that, guys. Anything to add on Terracciano? Because we're 15 minutes away from kickoff. Andon, I know you like to follow as well. Do you have anybody that doesn't know this player? What would you like? Multiple positions? I think you were agreeing with.
He's a very versatile player. He can play on the fullback position, left and right. He can even play as a center back. He can play in midfield. Basically, he almost covers every position on the field besides striker and left midfield. So he's a versatile
Borini,
player.
like Fabio Borini. Okay, I like it.
Borini.
You gotta put it to me in
Lord
perspective.
Borini, Lord
He's good.
Borini.
He's good offensively. He can play in a 4-back. He can play in a 3-back as
Good
a wing back
passing
and a
range.
center
Good
back.
passing range too.
He's a little bit sloppy defensively, but he's young. He can learn that. He has a very, very, very big potential as a player, but we have to be patient with him. It's not like he's gonna hit the ground running since the start. I think we got a very, very, very solid player for a cheap price, and plus he's Italian. He's gonna help us with the quota, and with a proper coach, which I hope it will come in the summer. He can grow into a very, very, very good player.
Conte.
I mean, that's what I also wanted to mention. He looks like a Conte type of a player. Maybe they're preparing for Conte for the summer to give him the type of players.
Thank you, Milan, for giving us more content for us to be talking about, even when we're not going to be playing. That's what it's all about. Steve, you agree with everything Andon said, Terracciano, all the different positions. Good pickup for that kind of money?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there are two versions of Terracciano. I feel like he's either terrible in games or looking very good. But that's what you get with young players. So that's kind of my standout thing about him. But he does play a lot of different positions. Verona are just a mess. So they are kind of desperate in terms of they throwing him around everywhere. They've got Duda, they've got a bunch of players that kind of just scrambled. It's a mess, Verona, and they have been a mess of a club for very, very long time. So, Terracciano's a decent pickup for that price.
Yeah.
It's a gamble worth taking. Why not? And if you don't work out, you could sell him to a Sassuolo.
Verona's a mess. All right, they messed up my afternoon yesterday. Those fucks.
Kim, Terracciano, you're happy, another Italian name, and you know what? I like what Steve's saying. It's a gamble, right?
Cheap.
Yeah, it's a bit of everything, I guess. Yeah, he's young. I don't know much about him. I did look him up today, and I saw he played for Italy under 17, 18, 19, and even watched some of his highlights. From what I've seen, yeah, he seems pretty decent. I saw he tackles well. He's pretty quick for his height as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say too much else. So
It's a cheap
it looks
gamble.
decent. It's a good gamble, I think.
Here on this channel, guys, we don't pretend that we watched highlights and we know, well, this player I've been following for quite a while, for several years, and it's
We have a professional scout on the payroll. All right. If Gio tells you he's good, you fucking
probably
trust
good.
it. All right.
Yeah,
And
Gio-
Gio would have given you a whole fucking rundown of why this guy's good. This guy is like a Pep Guardiola signing, according to Gio. You need players who can play multiple positions, and this cocksucker fits the mold, and I like it.
Shane, finish us off, man. You're Terracciano, a good gamble, a cheap gamble from all the
Speaking of
highlights.
gamble, good morning, Lab Gorilla. Good
Buongiorno,
morning.
buongiorno.
Oh,
Have I dropped off?
No, you're there. You're
Oh,
there.
go ahead, buddy.
Shane.
Shane
Uh-oh.
froze.
Uh,
He froze.
Look at
Shane's-
that. Look at that face.
He
Oh.
gone.
Oh,
Oh, no,
there
he
you go.
Stop
Oh, wow.
stealing your Wi-Fi from McDonald's. Malaga McDonald's
That's
is not
it.
working.
That's it. Sorry about that. No, yeah, it's really good because I kind of forgotten what it was like to have Italian players at Milan there for a while. 'Cause we've become more international than Inter, so it's it's really good to see it. But we're still like really. I know we have an injury crisis going on at the centre back position, but I mean, I think even more key, like we really see the lack of a CDM. Like Fabio said. So I mean, this can't be the only signing that that we make even in this January transfer window, because the team like criminally needs it. We're getting away with the striker position for now. But again, that's that has to be like looked at seriously in the summer, because Giroud's coming to retire. Well, he's probably at retirement age now, right? So we can't be depending on him for that.
He's a young
pensioner.
man. Okay? He's a young man. 37 is young.
In the end, whether
You're only as young as the woman you feel, right?
Hey,
So-
I'm 32 then. Hey.
Okay, so we're gonna finish off with that comment. Shane, go have another beer, because that's the
Don't cancel me. Okay.
On that note, guys, we are 12 minutes away from kickoff. I'm going to be watching on Fubo.tv. Fabio, you're watching on CBS Sports.
Paramount Plus, baby.
Paramount Plus. And on what channel there in Macedonia?
He's on regular cable.
Right now, premium. It's local channel.
Local channel.
Yeah.
Kim, in Australia, who broadcasted it?
beIN Sports do now.
beIN Sports.
Yeah.
Shane,
But I can watch it in Italian if I want as well.
Oh, so at least that. Even here, football, we could change it in Italian. Shane, escucha la partida en español o italiano?
No, so it's a bit of a mishmash, because I've finally got this IPTV box working. So sometimes it can be in Italian, sometimes in Arabic, sometimes in German. It just depends, and I just gotta find the channel
Fucking
that it's on.
multilingual son of a bitch, you are.
Yeah, I can't
guy-
speak any of them. Yeah.
Not only does he put content for us to get canceled, now he's telling everybody he's doing illegal activities to YouTube. Yeah,
You
just
said
a-
it was illegal. He didn't
Huh?
say that.
Allegedly,
No, I'm
I
saying-
have an IPTV box. I mean, I don't really, but maybe I do.
You know what? This is what's ruining culture. That's it
Self-snitching.
right there. Stop
Self-snitching.
piracy.
That's
Don't
it.
yes,
piracy,
it is.
baby.
Stop piracy. Yeah, because you know what? If it wouldn't cost us $40 a month to watch everything we wanted, but that's a conversation for another day, guys. From all the four corners of the world, let's go get these 3 points. Fabio, don't wake your wife up, and hopefully you don't sleep on the couch tonight. Here, close us off, Fabio, before I end the stream.
Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night, Vinny and Steve, the first Milan Weekly podcast of 24. Do not fucking miss it. And then immediately after the game against Atalanta that night, it's going to be me and whoever the fuck I can find. Just be ready, all right? Because I'm going to bring the fire. Maybe Vinny. Vinny has a hot date. He leaves me stranded on the corner, all right? But make sure, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Follow everywhere that we have. If you want to be a part of these handsome fucking 6 squares here, you got to join our Patreon family, baby. And I'm back in the chat. 2024, get ready. And fucking that Monday morning Milan Minute's coming back tomorrow, baby.
On that note, guys, enjoy the game wherever you are. Let's go get these 3 points. And I know Steve ain't gonna answer this one. Ovunque e sempre.
Forza
Forza
Milan!
Milan.
Andiamo, ragazzi,
Ciao, guys.
andiamo!